Alright then, so this is the Theme Chronicle event. Same deck list as normal, except Demon is banned, so we replaced the chicken into the voids because we can't reliably search souls anymore. And that's the main deck is exactly the same, and we're using Winda just for the lulls. So we actually had 2 games already in the festival. One of them, we went first. The opponent Ash Shower Jackal, and we summoned it again because off magic, and they scooped. Second one, I was going second against a Orcus player, and they were doing a lot of disruptions, but I still had desires, and then my PC crashed. It did a random reboot. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again. That's I've been streaming for 3 years now. That's never happened, and it just randomly crashed. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. That's just having said that, there we go. The words. It looks like Theme Chronicle might be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was before, because Orcus looked like it was full power. However, it's not like ranked where you lose a game and you have to do it longer. Like going against the deck that I am almost certain I'm not gonna play well against. And I don't play well against her or something, I'm not gonna mean anything much. So yeah, let's try this again. Yeah, I had a Jackal was activatable. I was about to use that to get a Jackal King. I still had a I still had a desire that could have been helpful. Good hand. I believe I could have gotten a good board out. Still get you out. Cut you at Jackal was pretty good, but I'm not entirely sure. I could also go Jackal King and then go Crowley. Oh, that's a play. Yeah, maybe I'll just try that. Lily's got something. I could use these counters to my advantage or move counters stuff, but I'm going to. I don't believe that these 3 counters are going to make it or break it for the turn. So we're going to wait and see if we can get a better search. No, but he had something. Maybe he's it's a. That's not a very good ad. Oh, that's pretty good though. Okay, so we can just do this now. With 1 counter, get that with Jackal. He's got something. Oh no. I'm gonna be pressed for I don't think so. We'll do it this way. So we have negates for legit anything. The stuff went back to him a lot. We're actually gonna link them away anyway, so let's just do this. Yeah, I want to check the deck list out. It's I would have been able to Jackal, summon out Jackal, Bashless get Jackal back to the hand. So I have double things. I still haven't used Mastery yet. It was easy gonna be 6 negates through whatever I had Jackal had. I'm glad I didn't go second, because this deck is a problem to go against because of triple board wipe. Is so bad. Oh, maybe it was Meteorus. I just show valid card effects. Watch this card. I did destroy the Jackal King in the scale. So what up, Cerberus? Maybe that was it. And what else got destroyed though? Did I destroy anything else? Because there was I know obviously Cerberus and Jackal King, but there was a secondary part where I did that. I don't know. I think it had to have been that though, because I don't think it was Nibiru. And obviously Duel and Ash would have been useful a while ago. Gotta get 22 wins for this festival. Alright. Oh, political score's better. This hand's okay. Not as good as I'd like it to be, but I have a counter holder and some draw spells. I just don't like Endymion jacking winning it in the opening hand, because they don't really do too much for me. Cool. Let's see what deck it is though. Usually it's a stun deck. I don't anticipate it being a Lancia deck. Okay, it's this. Looks like it's the dinosaur deck. He could have banished all his direct videos though. Okay, hopefully this goes alright. Okay, hopefully this goes alright. No, it could be just pure Fire King, but I've seen Fire King, I think the last deck was Fire King and Dinos, which is like a pretty good deck. Nobody's gonna go for. If it's just pure Fire King, we should be okay. Yeah, I would have liked these cards, honestly. This would have been really nice draws. I don't think he waited. He sent that many good cards too, because he didn't use his effect. You know, what'd be super funny. He summons Servant and pops it with the card like Fire King or whatever. It goes to scale. Alright, so this is interesting. We'll go Reflection first, because he didn't make sure that she gets to enough counters. Anyway, he saw a spell trap thing, whatever. His toggle whip is off. I wonder if he's like out of time. I'm gonna summon this card out first. No, he's got things here, but I can't just remove the 2 counters from my field at the moment. That's gonna be really bad, considering I'm a little trap card or effect. Okay. Let's do this. And keep those counters on reflection, just because we're gonna. If he negates the activation, then yeah, we're not gonna be able to have anything. The Princess in Graveyard. Is Princess banned? Okay. If it negates the activation, we don't get the counters for it. So, yeah. This was inevitable, by the way. We inevitably would have had to deal with Rank Ball. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to use his effect of Sacred Feast Fire Grunix. Okay, that's not good. Okay. He didn't want to use it yet, I'm guessing. Because he can do it now. Rip. So I'll try to get an impulse. The hand was okay. Moving 2 counters to get negated is also pretty not good for us. Guess he's gonna send another Kieran to pop. Because I think maybe we'd have something. Oh, he decided to pop himself. Okay. Pop Citadel. Be funny to pop Citadel. Fortunately, when I pen something, he's gonna be able to use this. I don't really have this because he's gonna be able to get a full board right after the pen summon. This ain't it, Chief. I think maybe I'd have something if he didn't have the thing, because I could crash Reflection, get the counters in Citadel, and then get like Mastery or something. But this is not it. So unfortunately, I got nothing. So that was what, an Impulse negate, Spell Trap negate, a pop with Kieran, and a full board wipe for monsters with an already somewhat average hand. Nothing too crazy. Like, I think if Jack King and Endymion were more spells, I think we definitely would have been able to have it, but yeah. Very much was it. Wasn't that good of a situation. Fire King! Exactly, Spin Die. It's exactly how you have to say it too. Oh my goodness, I'm going first. Okay, here we go. So this plays through Ash Blossom, which is nice. And to some extent, Duel. Okay. Because if you Ash the Servant, we just trigger off of the Citadel. If you Ash the Mastery, Servant triggers the 3 counters anyway from activated Endymion. I'm gonna go Crowley. So I suppose maybe I could have also like added Abductor to the extra deck, but we could still be alright. Are they gonna give me knowledge again like they did last time? Unless the opponent like walked away from his screen and doesn't realize. Hello, hey Rixia, how you doing? Oh, Rixia, let me explain. An issue just happened to me like 10 minutes ago when my PC just randomly restarted. Like I was playing a game and I was trying to activate a card and my stuff just froze and there was no sound coming out. And it wasn't just Master Duel because I thought, okay, let me just close it out and open it back up. No, it was the entirety of my PC. Oh, okay. The opponent probably walked away from his screen. Did not expect me to give him a toggle. This happened to me before, by the way. Let me finish my thought turn, Renixia. It just randomly restarted, and like oh, you made me go first. That's weird. But yeah, I guess it was a good thing about Crowley. That was a free win. Yeah, the PC on it, just the light on it just shut off, and then like 5 seconds later, it was going back on again, and it was very the second person moved first. It was very obnoxious. You on Windows 11, and that's frustrating common. I've been streaming for 3 months. 3 months. Oh my goodness, 3 years, and this is the first time it's happened. I wonder what's the deal with that. I hope that it's not common. Really? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it looks like no Ash Blossom. If he had Droll, I was just gonna normal summon Jackal and then go full combo anyway. Oh, was it Impulse? That's fun. I would love to get those counters away from Cerberus. However, Servant getting 3 counters is a little bit more important. Maybe we'll get another institution, something to make these counters worthwhile. Oh, but that's still fine. I'll get out the last Shackle King from deck just because I need to play around a potential Nibiru. If you guys Nibiru know, like, oh, we should have used a scale first. Like, Jack can move from himself and move from Magister, and then scale 1, pop a scale 2, we're still, like, legit fine. Yeah. Be here. Updates get pushed out that just break the host constantly? Dang, okay, so what are the odds that's gonna happen again, like, twice in the same kind of stream? I hope that the odds aren't high. Obviously, Endymion has to go into zone. A little bit weird zone placements, I know, but what I got so far. Do we even want to do that? 7 counters, 10, 11, 12 counters. So that's 6 counters for this field. For the Jack Kings, and 6 counters from that. I think we'll just keep the stuff in hand. Also, what I said before, it did happen to me before. Okay. Where there was a Pearly player. They started going like, okay, so I'm just gonna be right back. So I left my screen, and then like 5 seconds later, they activated my friend Pearly, whatever it's called, the continuous spell, and it made me choose 3, and I was away from my computer. I was like, well, I'm not getting back in time. I guess I lose this game. 11 draws is actually a lot. That is, I did hit my double, but we'll try these. Okay, no quick effects. We get 1 draw from this, but I think it's worth it. Endymion about to Endymion, sending someone out Endymion, and Endymion about to Magistrate. I think that's what's going to be happening. 3 counters is 3 counters. And Pearlia. Wow. You had like a lot of stuff, didn't you? Love to bounce the Magistrate right now. We've got no quick effect, so I feel a lot more comfortable about getting someone out. Okay. Got 1, what, 7 cards in hand? Next. I always got Bully Pager, but I still want to turn that Groot alive. I got Jack in the gate and Groot in the gate. Alright. If I bounce that to the hand, obviously he's going to chain it. I think Garuda bouncing back all through the hand might be good. Might be my trump card. He doesn't holocore. I don't know what the last two negates are. I mean, this card seems like it's pretty good negate. Because like, there's one that adds a card and two it fusion summons. So that seems like a really powerful. Have you been drolled yet? No, not yet, but I'm fully expecting it. I got hit with Baltrami Bulos. Oh, wow. And a good thing I didn't use the Magistrate, yes. So, the moment he gets the fusion monster out, he can negate my stuff, which means I gotta stop something before he gets the fusion monster, because he's got to negate. This feels like a desperate play to get another body in the field. Heavy Storm to get your own stuff, you know? Now, if you're thinking, you should have saved it for a fusion monster, he's got the negate for a fusion monster right there. No, wait. There. You can put activates a card effect while you control a Gemini fusion monster. You can banish two Geminis from the game to include this card to negate that effect. So, Gudo is not going to help because he can just negate that. Imperial. It's Raffinite. Okay, but he's already used this, hasn't he? Guess not. I guess this was the good about. I obviously was good that he went too. Definitely, like using Heavy Storm to blow away his back row to get. So it felt like that was the desperate play, you know. I'm guessing Holocore is the negate, right? I have it with the name. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have a Endymion card, but like if I scaled Magistrate, you know, it wouldn't have made a difference because he had Heavy Storm. The target. If he read the field, I know what he would. I wonder what the best card for him to target would be. It was one correct target. That wasn't it. Whoever knows the deck needs, they know which one would have been the better card to target. By the way, if people really wanted to get a secondary normal summon, you know, back in the day, why weren't they just running double summon instead of Relief Fusion? Because then you don't have to run a Garnet. Yeah, 20 people watching. Appreciate you all for being here. Let's see what he does. Oh, okay, it's 3 bodies from After Diving, yes. That is bad. That is a problem. So could he, what do you call it? Did he banish this card and then use that effect to get 3 more bodies, or what? In the main phase, you can send this card from the field of game, especially with 3 non-block Johnny Monsters. Could he use Master Diamond to banish it? It's level 7 lower. Okay. That's what? Seems like a weird one to go for. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't die here. Like, he gets only 3 attacks, right? Yeah. Well, okay, no. And I don't lose 2400. If you guys are wondering. That's how I out to this. So he thought he was going to burn for 5200 damage, and obviously it didn't. If this card destroys a monster battle, sends it to the graveyard, affect damage put it equal to that monster's original attack. And here comes the scoop, right? Yeah. Yep. So like I said before, there was one correct thing to destroy, you know? And that was Celine. Because as you can't attack over Celine, and the thing is she should have even if he did, there's too many bodies to attack directly. His idea, okay, I guess Endymions just has a really good matchup against Gem Knights because their whole strategy is it's like the shining, what? Elemental Heal, Flag Wingman, your cards. We're saving that though. Maybe they just don't have an answer to when you go full combo. As long as, obviously, if they don't have a droplet in hand waiting for you. Which he did. Not in hand though, he had it in deck. But yeah. So that worked out. They activate Magister, activate Jackal, pen summon out 2 bodies from extra deck, and I don't know what else was in my hand. Then Magister could obviously add either Magic or Endymion to banish, and then we just attack the game with either access code, or if we wanted to go extra, Magister summon out, and then Institution serves Endymion to board wipe. It's an okay hand. Oh? Got trigger? Okay. Maybe it's Sword Soul. Okay. This is more what I expected to happen with Theme Chronicle. People just scoop randomly, which is why I feel like we could get it done in one day. Oh my goodness, I was right. That it was Sky Trigger. Maybe he banished all triple Ray. Like, I don't want to do this. I've not seen this being used in Sky Trigger before, but it makes sense. 1 tribute of Ray into 0 summons out Ray, and Rose to go into Exit at Night. That's pretty good. Alright. I wonder what he banished though. I would love to figure that out. That's why you don't run Desire Striker. I don't know, it's a high risk, high reward. That extra draw 2 is pretty good. For Endymions though, there was not anything that just shuts off your entire deck. Unless you banish all 3 Jackal King and all 3 Endymion, which I've done. I banished 3 Jackal King and 2 Endymion in real life before. And then I had the third Endymion banished from field in real life, you know? And I still won. It was actually crazy. This was against Sunshade Loci. This was against Loci, whatever you call it. I had all 6 of my negates banished and still won. Over the course of several turns, because I was using Cerberus and Magister, kept on destroying Cerberus and Magister, you know? And Magister went to the scale, only to summon back out the Cerberus from extra deck, who couldn't be destroyed, so he had to attack over the Cerberus, attack over Magister. Only for Magister to go back at the scale, place 3 counters back on themselves, and then summon back out Cerberus. And I was able to win a war of attrition with that. This hand is not as good, but I do have talents, because he probably bricked in hand traps. That. Okay. Also, Link Crib was banned, so if Jackal gets negated on the Jackal King activation, that's not very good for me. Sun Avalon? Yeah, Sun Avalon Loci. I cannot remember how he banished the third one, but I know Pot of Desires banished 5 of them, and then the third negate got banished in the middle of the game. That's not good. Okay. Obviously, he was set face down, which means he's not locked. This is not very good at all. Because double jacking, we all. Oh, okay, so jacking's in graveyard. That is not optimal when your deck is heavy hit by limits? Yeah. I could Jacking summon out first to see if I Jackal, but I'm gonna go Talents first. I guess I draw into like a an institution. Out. Yeah, not worth it. I think I'm just gonna scale 2. See, if I had the Jackal on the field, maybe it would be a different. No, it'd be basically the same thing. So to say, like, should I just pop Jackal in the skill? I would have gotten like what 1 Bastion Scout in advance, which would be okay. Like, say I had Jackal King pops without Jackal, and then Talents. Jackal would have 1 counter. Then the Jackal and Endymion scale puts the Jackal to 3 counters, for Basilisk, and then pencil it out. That 1 of Jackal King into the extra monster zone. It would be about the same thing, except I have a Basilisk as well on field. And it wouldn't be a 3rd Jackal King because the 3rd one's in the graveyard. Oh, the graveyard is banned, by the way, so if we're trying to figure out, oh, Face Sun's probably called by to stop your board, like, there's no called by this festival. Alright. Use a spell for me, please. Give me my yummy spell counters. Okay, well, that's not the spell I wanted. Talents? Also negate it. Move both from itself in case he's got like a Imperm or whatever. See, that was a quick effect chain, by the way, so we did that back throw is not a whatever. Oh, he's doing that. Alright, so that's good. Elder Lich, though. I've not seen Elder Lich since the Dark Ages. Alright, so we just go Crowley, right? Huh. Yala come? Okay. Because obviously if I attack, he's just gonna summon out a big body. So I gotta dig deeper. I'm thinking we're gonna do this here. Blue Boy, we're actually going to send away the Crowley, because in the worst case scenario, I could still link Blue Boar into Artemis. No. So if I could draw like any card that could hold a counter at all, anything at all, we can negate that with the Endymion. Or we could also like banish it. So. This is so far not doing so well. Not out of the woods yet. Not. I think we can do this. But like I said, this is what we want to do. This is not very good draws, but we can do this, I believe. I'll let someone out from graveyard. Yeah. Because then we can still pencil with the extra deck. Ooh, I did this wrong? No, I don't think so. 3 counters or 1 counter? I think we'll go 3 counters. Get like a sermon or something, you know? They're thinking, was there a way for me to use Institution first to search? But no, I would have only had 2 counters on the field. So there's no way to like search like a servant and then skill a demon to get that negate out. I did use a board though, did I remember that? I gotta figure out something here. Just do a little reading, you know. I would love to go Crowley or something, but I don't think I can. I do believe Electroid's just asking for trouble, you know what I'm saying? You know, D-Mod would fix this. Jacking will go to graveyard, but I still think this is probably worth it. The amount would fix this whole scenario situation. He's good. He's free to do that. Probably gonna set the whatever monster spell. Not that one. A servant attacking directly would be good. Oh, okay. You also just banished that one, so you can't banish the other one. Oh, in defense mode. That's new. Why would you summon? Doesn't summon one from your hand? It doesn't mention that it has to be in a defensive attack mode. Got that on me? You'd be really dumb to use that trap card right now. I think they're both very good in extra deck. Oh, he did it. Bad idea. Yeah, I think if he didn't, I was going to Punishable Reflection to bounce back the Eldritch, which would have forced it out anyway. And my Endymion to hand, and then I could link it to like Electromite. Thinking maybe I could have kept Reflection in hand potentially, but I could also sort out Sabers to banish it, so it's not like, yeah. Could be out of stuff. Yes. Yeah. Okay. How many spells? Yeah, we got plenty. You need what? 10 spells, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have enough. We have. Is it greedy? I don't know if it's greedy. Is it short-sighted? No. 13! Let's go. He's got 2 spells in graveyard. Talents and Lightning Storm. I forgot about that. Ugh. Oh, I can also Demon Pop. Bye! Okay. Why didn't he clear out the gate? What do you mean? You're asking why didn't he... What do you mean, why didn't he clear out the gate? You talk about... Oh, you're asking why didn't he summon out Eldritch in attack mode to attack over Endymion? Because that would be interesting. Then he could have gotten 1 pop, yes. However, Endymion's switching mastery, and 1 pop is not going to be enough. What does Floodgates he got? No, Floodgates at all? The entirety... I mean, okay, he's got Droll. Droll's a pretty terrible Floodgate. But no other Floodgates. That's surprising. Really surprising. Oh. Nice. It looks like tomorrow there's gonna be a what do you call it? There's going to be a maintenance, so I don't even think we're gonna be able to get to mastering tomorrow. We'll go upstart first in case he's got Droll, so I don't have to discard everything in my hand. But I don't think he's gonna have Droll. He's gonna have that. Okay, we're going to the board then. Okay. Huh. Double drop it, or just buy a little bit of this one. We sent away the monster so that he potentially can't even negate with drop it. Just pass, Shadow? What do you mean just pass? It's Foolos. Why would it pass? So it's Pirellia. Why would it pass? Just don't summon from hand. Why would it pass? I could get out more negates and not give him any draws. It's not Max C. What do you mean salute? He's got no play right now. I should not have I don't know. Like, I don't want to scale the Jackal King. I would love hang on. I'd love if Vector had 1 counter so I could negate my own Jackal King to scale. Maybe I can negate my own Magister. Like, what if I negate my own Magister, my own Jackal King and bounce Magister to hand, right? And then summon out the Jackal King from graveyard. Well, I'm not gonna do it. It's the same amount of negates as before, you know. I can just Celine summon out the Jackal King graveyard. He's got Babel, which does nothing. Orchestrated Return, which does nothing. Double Droplet, which does nothing. Lies hard relying on this top deck. Yep. What do you mean just pass? What do you, why would I just pass? Did you salute, by the way, Loopy Art? Salute as if I lost. Y'all been grinding the branded packs lately? Only a few days left. Oh, I haven't done any of that. This guy was Master 1. Wait a second. How many Master 1 people have I went against? We got this one who's Master 1, this guy's Master 1, this guy's Master 1, this guy's Master 2. Half my people have been Master rank people. Wow, over half. Salute 7 does not equal salute. Does that equal 0 slash? What's that mean? No, I just came in. Haha. Oh, okay. Oh, I misread it. I'm looking at that. It looked like it said salute 7. I don't know what circle slash means. Yo's. Oh, it's a high. It's a wave. I never seen someone do that. You're waving, aren't you? It's a wave. Yes, yes. I see. I see. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Okay. When Frank is in the chat, whenever something minorly inconvenience happens, he always gives the salute thing as if saying, "Well, you lost this one." I'm like, dude, I know I didn't. So when I see that one, I'm like, "Are you salute 7ing me?" But I see him. I look at it like, "Oh, I can see it's a head with an arm raised high." That is cool. Shadow is a boomer confirmed. Okay, I've never seen that before. Like, you think that if I was streaming a while, I'd see that someone in the chat, but you're the first person I've seen in chat actually put that out there. But it's cool. I noticed it, like, wait a second, I see it's a wave. Welcome to the internet. Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Okay, please don't copyright strike me, YouTube. So yeah, I think I still got the Miogen alt art, but I don't have the Impulse alt art. But to be fair, none of my decks really want to use Impulse. If anything, the only deck that I have that would want to use Impulse would be Dark Magician. Because the I dedicated a whole what do you call it? A whole deck to 15 hand traps and 25 Dark Magician cards on Master Duel, not Master Duel, Master Duel Pro 3. It's not there. It's actually on Edo Pro 3, Edo Pro itself, and deck looks promising. Like, I think it looks pretty good. See, I don't think it's going to be as nearly as, like, efficient as, what, Cool Tune or any other meta deck. However, I think it might be able to grind with it, because I'm able to get some good end boards. What? Okay. Oh, okay, so he's got a, whatever here. Okay, there's nothing. There's nothing, and these guys. I'm under the impression that I should probably attack over one of these guys. I do not want to be hit with the Goatee of the Deep Beyond, but it looks like he might just have the stuff for that. I'm also under the impression that maybe I shouldn't attack over this, because even if I do, he could still Goatee 2/4/4 and make the 10, you know? But if I attack over this, what's the odds he goes 4/2/2 to make it 8, and then 8 and 2 to make it 10, so attack over one of these guys. I would very much like to skill serve it right now, but if I skill serve it and he chains and banishes the whole board, I am so done for. So I'm gonna test my luck, whatever, and just use knowledge first. He can still make the goatee right there, but he can only do it once. He's got to figure out the right time for it. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. I can't use reflection yet, otherwise I run the risk. I do have the Endymion, but I have to hope to draw into one more spell I can use, because if I use it at the scale, he's gonna want to banish the board. Yeah! Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. What would I scale another thing? He's gonna want to banish the board, which I don't have a good answer to. Don't have a good answer to go to the Deep Beyond yet. Okay, I think I lose. I don't have anything on this. Wait, what? That's new. Oh. I got hit by a Hopio squad today by Goaty. The single climb to 10? Yeah. Heath banished a special summon monster? Oh. He doesn't have a... He doesn't have another tutor, though. Did he mess up? Okay. Oh, no, he's got another tuner. Yeah. And they all just return, right? I still don't know what I'm gonna do here. The draw blue boy is just garbage. And if I summon out Electrum, he just banishes it, right? But here's the thing, if I don't, what am I gonna do? He's gonna summon these cards back. I have to push. I have to just push. Because what else, like, obviously he's got that, but if I don't do anything, I'm definitely gonna lose. You just gotta, like, hope he doesn't activate the effect. You love Goaty? Yeah. Malice Edition? Yep. They have the board wipe? Yeah, but they didn't do it, but they didn't need it. See how often I had to help with the tech support? I couldn't believe it, mate. What? Last time he made an anomaly didn't know about Dark Extension? Wait. I missed something. Yeah, I don't have... He's got everything he needs, like I said. If I just set on 2 Magister stuff, he still would have the board right there, yeah. Not a very particularly good hand on draws. Like, I could definitely, like, do stuff without disruption, obviously, but not a hand that could deal with stuff. Let me read the chat here. Sometimes think that shadow broadcast from the top of a mountain. Wait, wait. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that. Why would I be on the top of a mountain? Is that because I don't know anything about what's going on, or is my internet, like, really bad? Oh, this hand sucks. Actually trash hand. What does this deck do? I'm not gonna wait through this. He's got a spell negate already, and I don't have a play at all. Like, this hand's like, what, Pencil Majak King and Bass? I'd love to sit through and see what happens, you know? But, that hand was so trash. Turn skip? Oh, I thought that was, Teleknights is the turn skip. Constables could also turn skip? This is the same guy! It's the same guy! Give me the coin toss. Oh my goodness, it's the same guy. I know it's the same guy because I looked at the name and I thought, is this Blaze? You know? It's got the engraving. I don't. Want to see if he's got combo and then we'll scoop. It's the same guy! This hand's good too. You say it's a turn skip thing, right? Brick. Come on, you bricked, right? But I bricked that last game, but he got his special summon from deck. Now I actually got a good hand. Maybe it's reverse. Maybe he's got a brick. That doesn't look like it's a brick. What do they do? Do they actually... Is this the actual... That guys aren't confusing it with Teleknights? Obviously, he wouldn't be running Rhoda if it wasn't his everything he needed. Okay, it is Teleknights. Okay. We're not gonna wait through a turn skip. Like, you're crazy if you think I am going to do that. A lot of the new custom monsters are treated as Wait, are they the same? The same lore or whatever? Like, who uses them in the anime? It's not the Star Seraph guy, right? Actually, pretty good hand. Like, it looks like, oh, well, we hope the draw good with the desires. No, the hand's pretty good, actually. Who lost 3v1 against Raid Raptors? Wait, what? Wait, there was 3 games of this guy? They lost all of them? 3 versus... Oh, no, I misunderstood. 3v1 versus Raid... So, the Raid Raptor person dueled 3 people at once. Okay, yeah. It's different from Ike V, just remembered. You know, if they run out of ideas for Ike V and Duel Links, they could just add him. This guy win for. Might not be a Moltron me, because there was nothing in the draw phase or standby phase. But it still could be Moltron me very well. Why does this guy win so long? I don't get it. Like, you could say he's reading, but this is not a very long text to read. Okay, maybe I'm not. Maybe I can't speak to this. Yeah, we'd have to versus Teleknight, Gem Knight, and did him with a third deck. Teleknight, Gem Knight was another Knight deck. Raiders Knight. Phantom Knight? Maybe Phantom Knight?
Maybe Knight decks would be interesting, and I think Phantom Knight is a no, that's still Arc V though, right? Yeah, but I think Yugioh wouldn't be dueling there. Okay, this guy is taking forever. I mean, I'm expecting it to be Imperm or Veiler kind of a deal. 1 counter, 2 counters, 1 move for Dragon King. Back summon out 1, 2, and 1 for Endymion, so I can't really negate an Ash Blossom. However, if that Jack Cook, this guy is getting on my nerves. Why does he waiting me so long? Oh, okay. So don't chain into it. Only for when it targets card. Obviously when it's on the field. Well, I think he ritual swims from deck or something. A lot of commitment to a hand, by the way. They somehow lost a full hand rip, board clear, and floodgating them. Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Maybe I should watch Arc V. I was wanting to watch Arc V, you know? I finished all of 5Ds. And I was thinking, you know what? Arc V, I hear, has 2 people from 5Ds and stuff. And as I hear, there's 2 people from each series or whatever in Arc V. So let me watch that. I'm thinking, well, maybe I should watch the other series first, because I watched all of the original and all of 5Ds, but I haven't seen GX or Zexal. So I'm thinking, let me just start watching, like, GX, and then I lost interest because it was 2 full, series? Generations? And I was just like, I don't totally think I feel like it. How did he get that card out? Oh. Okay. It's pretty bad, but... Let's hope we get something good with Desires. Oh yeah, I can do that now. I'm about to say, like, I don't need to wait for Basilisk. I can just do that now, can't I? Okay, we can work with this. Yeah, we can definitely work with this. Jack is definitely in the deck because I just shuffled it back. Was it anything banished, really? Nothing. Yeah, I could work with this. I could use you to move 3. So probably was better off doing that earlier. It's fine. Second there, I thought I was like, okay, I'm out of stuff. Like I forgot Bash just didn't need I forgot I had something with Bash just. Due to the fact that they were all megaliths, I'm thinking I'm better off putting out Jack and stuff. Let's make sure, guarantee that we get counters. So I could summon out Bastus. Because I think I could do is summon out Bastus instead, get the 3 counters in Bastus to Ruthie to get that Jack King, then link it to Celine and summon out that Jack King from hand. But I think I'm more pressed to get out a thing. He's only gonna have like 2 cards in hand and, with no field after I board wipe him. That I don't remember all of them, but I do remember what matters from it. I barely remember any of my thing. Kill you. Activate you. We'll summon out the 3rd Jackman from deck. Because if we really need to get double spell negate, we have oh, let's make sure we activate Endymion, yeah. We Endymion bounce himself to hand and then summon it back out on the field. Going to Celine first because Celine does get 1 extra counter because Endymion is the scale. This is after I go at -2 with that whatever play he did. Yeah, one more. And this is 5 negates. 5 negates even when I'm at -2. This is the 3-card combo. But again, I did use Desires, so, I mean... So while Endymions usually thrives from having as many cards in hand activatable as possible, it can still work with only 3 cards. And Desires to draw 2, whatever. Yeah, it's the same thing. That's why I say if a card like yeah, we're gonna say this, by the way. A card like a staple to use, in order for it to be good enough to fit in the deck, it has to do everything you need to do in one effect. It cannot be a Gamma Seal, you know, like, oh, it should be 1 moss, okay, well, that just goes even with 1 card, then you have 4 other cards, like, that's not gonna do you any good. Any negate, or anything that you, whatever, you activate... What was... Anything that you, activate gets negated already goes even with them, whatever. So 1 card needs to go even with the entirety of the board, so you can commit everything to the rest of your plays. It needs to do everything. And I would say the only cards that are good enough to, the losses don't count. These were FTKs. This is an FTK. Turn skip. This card, right? Which one was the turn skip? Yeah, this one. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't count. So it's only 1 loss against the Goaty player. Okay. But like I was saying, Dark Will or No More and Evenly Matched are the only 2 cards I've been able to list that do enough. Because one, like, Dark Will negates the entire board, then you have, like, your 5 other cards in hand that can do stuff. And Evenly Matched obviously banishes everything except for 1 card on the board. However, I've been not liking Evenly Matched as much just because I might just draw into it and it's dead. I really hate that. Let me see him, let me read chat, by the way. Yeah, it was the 3 Leo Corpse something types, top students, Shemnet Lady, Cosmic Guy, and Synchro Guy with 6 Saber. Anybody Rise Falcon gained their total attack points and attacked all of them. Oh, that's awesome. You want to know the VMU guy? Well, that sounds like pretty cool. Ooh, dinos. And this hand is... Yeah, I don't like this hand that much. All I remember is literally DDD is a cool deck. Yeah. DD is golden for sure. Love that deck. Also, Shadow, I got a really sick replay from last night or the night before. If you'd like to see it, sure. Finish this card. Finish 2 direct quests from the game, including this card. So. He's got a board wipe, which I don't like, for obvious reasons. So, I'm gonna try to see if we can get out Jack King Negate before. Unless he just got Ash on top of all. No, he's got two of those. Okay. Okay. I was hoping to get skin up service so I could negate it. Alright, if he doesn't want to get any draws, he's perfectly fine to do so. See, he started off with basically Xenometeors. I'm guessing that's... I know I do dinos as well, but
I know Dinos isn't 1-card combo, it's 2-card combo. However, with the Jirac stuff, it might be 1-card combo. Alright, that's GG's. Alright. There's the 2-card combo there. Gronzino plus Baby is 2-card combo. Dinos also TK easily. They do. I just know that Dinosaur is not a 1-card combo deck because I used Dinosaur. I used it in competitively in TCG when I stopped using Endymions for like a couple seasons. I know, right? Shocker. Like, how could I stop using Endymions? I stopped it for just a couple seasons to try another deck, and I stopped using Dinos because I kept getting Ash on Misk. This hand sucks. Double Jacking is so bad. But we'll see what the opponent's on. Might be 6 Samurai. Hopefully not. If it is, then we'll go next game because they take 25 minutes. Okay. Nobody really uses Bombard, but we'll see this move. But yeah, what the most that one I don't even think one Oviraptor by itself. I don't think he does anything. Oviraptor later in the game might do something. You Oviraptor add Misk, discard Misk, send that and another dinosaur that you had did previously in the game. Summon out like a baby, Sarosaurus or something, and then you can oh, you summon out Archosaur. So yeah, one Oviraptor by itself is UCT. So you Oviraptor add Misk, discard Misk, banish one to summon Archosaur. Archosaur pop the Oviraptor. To add a pill, you link Oviraptor into Linkuriboh into Anima, and then you banish to Linkuriboh into not Anima, Secure Gardener, because now your Linkuriboh is a non-dinosaur. Banish the Linkuriboh and the Archosaur from graveyard to summon out UCT. That's 4500, which is not game, but it is, you know, 1 card into UCT. Later in the turn duel, by the way, if you are able to have more than one what do you call it? Dinosaur graveyard or so, potentially Oviraptor can get Misk banish 2 dinosaurs, and if you have another dinosaur in graveyard, that's pretty good. Because then you get to let's do this right now. Banish 2 dinosaurs to summon out a baby from deck, and then Oviraptor can pop the baby to summon out any dinosaur from graveyard, and then you're good to do stuff. Got something else you can activate. Oh, okay, well, that's me. I was like, what are these cards capable of destroying my battle? I was like, when I read this card, you saw me guys look at me like, this card can be destroyed. I knew there was a battle protection one of these guys. It's usually a chat. What do you call a fusion summon fish? Submerged. That's a good one. That's a good one. Tyrone Infinity is the finisher. They never use Tyrone Infinity. Like, I've not seen a Tyrone Infinity in a deck list for a long time. You what? Okay, so just the fact that he's got some other stuff, I'm just going to use this right now. Obviously, I missed out on 1800 damage. It's whatever. And yeah, we're going to just stop at this. Obviously, we could link it to Electromite, pop a Reflection, add back an Endymion, and try to board wipe. However, one Imperm ruins our day. One Imperm ruins the day. And I do not like that. So we're not gonna play into that. Because like if there was no if we knew that the back row, or if we knew there was no disruption at all, yes, absolutely. Endymion and Jack King do Electromite, pop Reflection, add Endymion, activate Endymion, remove 6 summon then pop the board, then Magister trigger because we have enough counters on the Citadel. However, 3 negates is still pretty good to end off with, especially since the opponent had such a lackluster board. And obviously, if he uses the card in graveyard to try to summon itself out, absolutely negate that, yes, because it's going to turn on his Omni. You have to negate that because it turns on his Omni negate, his counter trap. Only can negate while he's got a Orcus Link monster in the field.
Is that an infirm face down that you had? It's a droplet. Hello, what? You what? Yeah, I was right to not go into Electromite. So, did I have someone use Magister first? Maybe. Dude, you gotta send a monster. Okay. He sent a lot of stuff. I was about to say you're not gonna chain the trap card to that one. He said, like, you can't respond with anything. See, I figured he would use Foolish Burial Goods first. Actually, no. The whole reason for Foolish Burial Goods is to send Crescendo to Graveyard. So we could also send Babel to Graveyard, but I don't think it's really that good of a thing. Okay, he's gonna get to do that. Let's turn off our toggle. See what happens here. He has the counter trap. Why didn't he use it? Yeah, the counter trap says when a spell trap card or monster effect is activated, why control an Orchid Sync monster? That's okay. He had a board breaker and an Unegate, and he didn't use either of them to stop you from making a board. He could have stopped it Reflection and Magister, you know, one of those two. But honestly, like Reflection Magister, I would understand too why one wouldn't whatever you call it. Why wouldn't someone want to just chain and that would be like it would feel like a waste. And to some extent, it would. You negate Magister or just scale Endymion. You negate Reflection, just scale Dragon King. I still get 2 bodies in the field, so he probably was waiting for a bigger fish. Like I said, like he wouldn't know what's in my hand still, but I would have waited for a bigger fish doing that. Provided if I think I had a counter trap to stop stuff, you know, like it doesn't matter what you put on the field, I still have a negate because nothing can negate a counter trap. Makes sense, but like, okay, well I put this card, and I was hitting 2 attacks to stop over the stuff. Wait, do we know what's in his hand, by the way? Did we see? I forgot to check. Special summon, yeah. I consider Addo, Sarper, activate send to add Babel. So no, we don't know what the other card in his hand is. He's hit a more quickly, yeah. Big shadow. Yeah, but that twice almost in a row in the event. Wait, what is it by what twice in the event? Now, if I use Magister first, theoretically, if I use Magister first, right? And went to Electromite, the dropper would have put Magister with 3 counters. Magister could have then summon out another gate from extra deck to go to Electromite again, because I won 2 of them. And then try to do that. I mean, it's just a lot of hindsight bias, though, I would think. Like, to be honest, it was fully, what's the word I'm looking for? It was... I don't know what the word is. I'm going to try it. Is that having 3 negates on the field is like such a, you know, not just safe, but why would you risk going all out to try to pop the board when 3 negates in the field against a person who bricked already with their hand? It should be faced. Like, totally expected, totally understandable, you know, kind of thing to sit on. And it's not one of those things where I should have gone... It's not one of those events where I should have thought, oh, I should have done. Why didn't I do this? I'm tripping, you know? Why didn't I just go into lecture? Like, no, like, I think it's perfectly reasonable to keep 3 negates in the field instead of risking everything against an Imperm Veiler just to get rid of back row. Yeah. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about at all is Degusu send. What is he going to send with Degusu? That's the only thing, actually. Oh, okay. What was that? Was that a ball? Like something flew across the screen. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I played Fire King Jirak in this event. Credit to Blaze Gunix from our Discord for that event. Nice. How was that? How'd that go? Oh, but I don't know. He's gonna go into whatever you call it. He's also got nothing in Graveyard as well. I mean, okay. He's gonna have something when if he attaches, he can have something. Which I assume he might actually just attach. Because if he sends, what's he gonna go into? Unless he goes into another Galatea. Because that would be good, right? Like, link these 2 cards into another Galatea, so that during the opponent's turn, you could have a counter trap Omnigate, but that would be it. I'm guessing he's torn. Does he want to send, or does he want to attach? Because if he attaches to the opponent's turn, he might be able to... No, okay, so he sent. That one is pretty good. Magister is a lower, but 2 big ones. I think Magister was the best card for him to send. can't just attack over, by the way, because he's got Dingusu protection. You know? He's got protection. If I attack over, you can just protect the Dingusu. I don't think this is it, Chief. It fades and banishes, doesn't it? Yeah, so definitely that Magister was definitely a good idea for him to get rid of. Obviously, he's gonna protect, but huh? I'm thinking if he would have been down 1,800 life points, this would have been game. So yeah, that was 100%. This 100% was doable. If he was down by 18, if he was down, if I had inflicted that 1,800 damage at the beginning instead of, and actually remembered which effect was the one that was protected by battle, then he would have been toast by now. This is very winnable, and I misplayed. Negate. Just waiting whether to put Citadel to 2 or Reflection to 2. Or, you know. Weird they didn't. We went for Link 3 and 4. Yeah, I don't. You know, I don't know, but it's fine. Also, he can get another thing anyway. Got double of the crescendo. Yeah. This is very winnable. If I knew which one could be destroyed battle, he'd be out of this already. Probably gonna get the oh, this one's at 1 for the event. Oh. I didn't realize I could add from banishment. Echo banishment, fair enough. Yeah. Very winnable, like I said before, but it's fine. It's just the event. We don't really ruin this. We don't really lose anything. This deck is cracked? Yeah, it's basically full combo. Quibbium Rabbit versus Type Rabbit? What's that mean? Oh! You had so much easier than I expected. I didn't realize, you sent a second message with that. True Fighting Dino was a lot easier. That's pretty good to hear. Definitely don't think I'm seeing it here. I'm pretty sure you can, okay. You can probably set the spell that sends and draws 2. So you're gonna say, or you could just normal summon Harper anyway. And when Harper banishes itself from Graveyard, it's summoned out Skeleton from Graveyard to send a Graveyard. It's summoned to Graveyard a Skeleton. Yeah, and the Skeleton summons out Dingusu for another send. So yeah, there's nothing there. So we had the win and we gave it up because we didn't read. Which is weird. Usually we're the ones who read everything. And I knew one of them could be a short battle. I just forgot which one. And I thought it was the 0 attack one, and I read through it and I thought, okay, this one can be the short battle. So let's just attack. And yeah, that happened. I don't know what's going on with these hands. These hands are, like, horrible. 60-card deck, so if they didn't draw any hand traps, which a realistic shuffler would say they didn't draw any hand traps, we could still put something out on the board. However, it's very likely they drew a lot of hand traps. Okay. Well. Okay. Seems like there might be something here. mean, it's something. It's not gonna end here though because I got like no counters. Election right here. I mean, I could go Crowley too. I don't know. We'll just do that. I don't really want to draw into that. Yeah. Yeah, that's I think I like I said, I think Crowley would have been a lot better than what I got here. What I was hoping for is any spell at all, so that Reflection could summon out the Endymion from hand, and then any spell that wouldn't get rid of a body on field. I use Knowledge. Negate my own knowledge of the Endymion to bounce the Jack King in. Then I go Reflection, summon out that Jack King on the field with Reflection to link it to Celine. But that wouldn't be another negate. I mean, it would be another if I Endymion things. This is a really good place where D-Mod would be super good right now. I could also link into like a Dark Charmer or something. And I think I might, you know, it's 2 negates, but I feel as though with enough stuff, I'm gonna try that. It's 2 negates right now. However, at worst case scenario, Endymion can summon and get me that second negate back in the field. Whoever just followed, I appreciate you. Hang on. Swish just got 5 negates. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is really annoying what's going on right now. This is a very, just not a very, not a very good thing I'm up against right now. Actually, this is a 3rd negate, but oh my goodness, I'm at like the worst stuff. Because I'm thinking if I summon out Servant, I can remove all the 6 counters, summon out and pop the Servant. But then I'm out like nothing. So I think we're just gonna scare the Servant here and then pop the Reflection. But yeah, this stuff is actually really, like, was just so bad RNG. So bad. Yes, yes. So technically it's 1 extra negate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why did the Secret Monster go to therapy? It had too many tuna issues. Too many tuna issues. Like, I understand that the whole idea they use tunas, but what's a tuna issue in the real world? You know. I can't send pendulums to graveyard, right? I don't remember if that sends Spellbook to graveyard. It does, yeah. So I'm knowledge here. Send to the graveyard either ones, and if you do, draw 2 cards. So since it doesn't send for cost, it's legally activatable. However, because the monster doesn't go to the graveyard, it will fizzle, resolve without effect, and then you'll just be stuck, you know, right where you left off, except you'll be down a body. So sometimes you can use knowledge to activate it, and then chain Endymion to negate your own activation, like I was saying. Negate the activation, and like bounce tracking, then Reflection can summon out. Oh shoot. Okay, let's get an attack and destroy it. He might try to, you know, nothing offering yet. But he also, I'm thinking, oh, that's fun. He's gonna try to attack over Magister? He's gonna be in for a rude surprise. No. Okay. Well, he was smart. Guessing he's got Reasoning and Grasp Screener in his hand. No. Reading Pens? Ain't no way. Yeah, not the point. No, send the cast to the graveyard for the draw 2. Yeah, so if the card does not reach graveyard, you won't get the draw 2. Okay. Be funny if he's got Impermanent hand, you know? Thinking he can use it and he can't. Maybe he's got Lightning Storm, though. But yeah, so that's why people ask me all the time, why is Artemis there? What combo piece does she serve? She's a spellcaster you can send to grave. Which is really nice to be able to do that. Huh? So if you got Magister Servant on the field, and you hard draw the knowledge, you know, you could make Artemis and send it to the graveyard. He's targeting Servant. I figured he'd target the one with the monster with the counter. The spell with the counter. Yeah, okay. I'm still gonna scale the Citadel. Scale the Citadel. My goodness, what is wrong with me? This duel should not be as close as it is, obviously. But I had some horrible luck! Why is this so hard to get Zark to clear his schedule? He requires 4 different dimensions of planning. That's... You know what? You know what? I like that one. I like that one. Why was the Cool Tune deck so slow? You really needed a tune-up. I'm trying, okay? Also... I don't know what to do! If Breathing is in his hand, I lose. However, if he's got nothing, I'm also like... I'm gonna let it go through. Unless the other card in his hand is a droplet. All he is droplet. Why is Kiltune so slow? Because he lost his jam. You know, why is Kiltune so depressed? Maybe because he lost his jam. Droplet, right? Alright. Oh, the grass is still at 1, by the way. Like, if you drew Weaseling, like, okay, fine. If you drew Left Arm Offering, obviously you can use it anyway. But grass, 1. Konami scammed you? Konami scams me all the time. Konami does not like that I don't run meta stuff. Now I could dissect that duel and figure out what I would have done differently, but I don't feel like it. No spells at all, even though I have more spells in the deck than pendulums. Grasp of all things, yeah. I30T? Interesting name. Beautiful pen hands back to back. Almost say that the RNG doesn't RNG. I mean, I've been saying that for years. Like, it was Tenpai format that basically proved that their RNG is not really real. Oh crap, 6 samurai. Why are you wanting the vanilla? Like, it's like, technically, yeah, you can special summon another 6 samurai from hand because you have the vanilla, but why would you ever run the vanilla? Yes, Battle Shogun. See, my friend runs 6 samurai in real life, and I've used his deck before. I recognize that. This card's not one card combo. Yes, you can get the gateway to hand, but you still need a way to special summon all your 6 samurais onto the field to get the dojo. About to say, wait, this guy doesn't, because if he had gateway already in hand, he would have used it, right? Why would you add dojo? Maybe because I don't know. This is above my pay grade. Maybe because he doesn't have another 6 samurai in hand or whatever. But also, why is he running vanilla stuff? This makes the monster negate, which adds a 6 samurai card. But you can't add gateway anymore. This also only negates a monster effect. You're getting paid for this? Wait, what? It's all my games. Probably the 6 samurai paid. Why is it impossible to debate a Yu-Gi-Oh player? They always have a quick effect when he plans ready to interrupt you. Yeah. I think that's pretty good one. That's a good one, Dom. You're getting paid for that. I'm not sure what you mean getting paid for this. Did I just duel you? Was using Bricky and Photo. It's Photo isn't real deck. Orcus, it is. Oh, were you one using the 60 card on Photo deck? Celestial Morph? Uh-oh. Okay, I can out this. I have the out to this. Right here. Okay. Gold can only activate one spell trap each turn, but now that's null and void. Into the void. Yes, that's me. Did I notice Shadow Spectre where was heard that name after a while, but I wasn't see the stream? Yeah, I was using this. If you want, you can watch the VOD anyway. I was really struggling. When you use Heavy Storm, I'm like, ooh, should I negate this? And then, like, when I chose not to, I saw a response to me. I'm like, oh, he's got Droplet. So it doesn't matter if I negate it or not. Then I thought, maybe I should have to make you waste the Droplet. But then I kind of realized, you know, I would have lost anyway, considering DB would not have had a counter. And yeah, it was basically one of those where I wouldn't have been able to do anything. But GG's. How do you keep drawing, if other players keep drawing grass is my question. No. If I use this, he just negates it for free. Do this, remove one counter to go ahead and grab ourselves a secondary card, you know. Check, and then we can end. So yeah, hopefully you're doing well in the festival. But you heard my name before? That's pretty cool. So wherever else I heard the name. Also, I'm looking at your stuff here, by the way. Celestial Morph. It doesn't say first time chatter. I'm looking at where your stuff is, and there's no highlight on yours that says that it's the first time you chatted, which means you've been in the stream before. And I think your name is a little bit. I was hoping to see the top deck milling spells. Hey, what's so bricky? 4 corners and what have you story? Can't blame me though. Yeah, I talked before. Yeah, I think I recognize your name here. But my hand, I was all pendulums, no spells at all, and I was like, are you kidding me right now? Oh. Okay. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was so frustrating. And I kept thinking like, ooh, I kept mind-gaming myself. I had 3 negates. I'm like, okay, I can risk it, remove a negate, and potentially draw into more. And then I didn't. I'm like, okay, but I could also risk it again and potentially draw into more. And then I didn't. I was like, oh my goodness, I had that 3 negates and that's it. And then you had a kaiju and attack over it. See, I was hoping that you would actually attack over this card here. This card in defense position first, because your monster said when it attacks it, sends it to the graveyard. You could have, oh, that's fun. You can, what do you call it? Attack again, and since this card doesn't go to the graveyard, I was thinking that you wouldn't be able to attack twice, and I was gonna keep a body on field. But you attacked over your own kaiju first, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's fair. Why is it in one of my favorite decks to have the deck in real life too? I'm gonna go because I do play Endymion. Yeah, Endymions is fun. This is not cool. I don't know why this is like I said. I think my hand was okay. I've definitely could have done some more stuff. If I didn't have to give up 2 cards to get rid of the floodgate. There's these 2. We'll just pass right here. Yeah, I could scale Jackal and move it, kind of get another Jackal. However, you know, so I don't waste the institution effect for the turn. However, I don't want to just scale a random card and then have to rely on spells and stuff. Also, I'm really low on counters. Well, sorry, really low on life points. Okay. Why is it possible to kick a pendulum monster out of a party? Because even if you send them away, they just come back to the extra deck next turn. 60. I think that could have used a little bit of work. Okay. Give me some spells, or like another Magister or Endymion would be good. That's good. Even through Ash Blossom, we can trigger Servant. We just hope that we don't banish everything, you know? That's not everything. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh. That could be a 3rd counter. Instead of going Endymion and attacking over, or going Jacking and trying to negate it, what if I just do this? Well, I need 8 counters. I think this will be 8 counters. 6, destroys it, right? It's not enough for 8 counters? Wait, I don't have Crowley anymore. Sorry, I don't have Artemis anymore. Well, I guess we do this. For those who know, Fuma in the graveyard does not protect from banishment, only from destruction. He's got a Fuma here in graveyard, but it says if exactly one secret would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card. If it banishes, this service banishes as a destroy, we're fine. Okay! We're almost halfway done. And how long have we been streaming for? About 2 hours. Okay, this is not going as fast as I would have hoped. Do you still play in Endymions Let's Be More? Or is it one of those things that you have in your storage, whatever, that is never going to see the light of day again? If you're still here, that is, obviously. It's been a while since we talked. His hands... Ugh. I'll go forward first, but I don't like this hand. Oh my goodness. He's got Ash, and I drew to a second mastery. Yep. This is my life. This is my life. Better for mastery to get Ash than for Cerberus to get stuck in the scale. I could Cerberus, get a Jackal or Basilisk, and send it for Artemis to draw 2 with knowledge. However, I don't want to give up my normal summon. Not yet, at least. So we'll play risky here and do this. I cannot right now. I actually cannot right now. This is worse luck than we get in ranked, which is weird to say. I do the play income occasionally in rated. Deck can't go second though. Board is too layered to even make a dent. Dang, that's rough. I still am able to somewhat go second into boards as long as there's no major floodgates or hand traps, you know, because the deck can still conquer boards except for Exorcister and Exorcister and Ryziel. Those are the main two that I can't crack. Everything else, with a good hand, demons can definitely take out as long as they don't have hand traps on top of everything else. Do that here first. If I got Ash, we can still talents. Okay. Impulse? Could be Ghost Ogre, though. It's probably Impulse. I would put my money on Impulse. Because I got talents in hand, that's why it's Impulse. But I wouldn't put talents in my hand if they had a Ghost Ogre. So we were getting support. They received Chronicle Structure deck. They received 1 card, yeah. I think they came up, gotta go take care of people. Appreciate you, Dom. Okay, so Impulse is not terrible considering obviously Desires gets us what we need anyway. Double Demon God is... Guys, I'm seriously trying to figure out what's going on here. There's actually no way that this happens. There's actually no way that this happens. People in the Endymion channel were also talking about this, that the hands are way weirder than they are in the ranked. Getting coin tosses though, that's nice. Like this hand's okay, but okay, I guess the opponent's also receiving bad luck too. Double jacking is annoying. I was gonna remove a counter from Citadel to try to play around Ash, see if he was gonna do that. Serve it first, Citadel, Institution. Before Serve got to 3 counters, use the Institution because what the heck? Hang on, guys, there's an imposter. Someone play the Among Us, you know. Yeah, there's an imposter Among Us, dude. Like I activated Serve it, didn't I? Did I? No, I didn't scale anything. So this guy was gonna. I was gonna see that I was like using the same cards. Dang. Wait, what was his? This guy's a big ZF. I wonder if I do recognize the guy's name. If you're still here, Slushy Morph, my latest Endymion video that came out that I edited with that VF Yugioh edited with me. We put a meme in there about Endymion only getting 1 card. It was pretty funny. Have you ever seen the Breaking Bad clip? It's Walter going through trying to find the money. It's like, "Where's the money, Skylar?" And Skylar's like, "I gave it to Ted." But it's like me looking at the support, and it's 1 card. I said, "Where's the rest? Where is it?" Okay, this is the 2nd time we got Jackal King, or 3rd time we got double tracking in hand. It's like I gave it to Witchcrafter for the support, and it's pretty funny. I double Jackal King in like so many more opening hands than normal. It's really, yeah. I'm not waiting for this. I'm sorry. Double Jackal King and double normal summon, because like either normal summon Jackal or normal summon Blue Boar. So yeah, I'm sorry. These hands are just bonkers. Nothing bonkers in a bad way. Like there's no way that these are real. By the way, this deck is more consistent in TCG. without Electromite than it is in Master Duel with Electromite. I get better end boards in TCG, Fire Negate stuff that I have been getting with this deck in the event. Even though this deck is stronger, and there's also no reason, like, TCG has what do you call it? Had Insta-Fusion while Insta-Fusion was banned in Master Duel. However, it's got Insta-Fusion now, so there's like no reason why it should be there's no difference besides Master Duel is stronger than TCG. However, my endboards are stronger still in TCG because these duels are actually real. Go blue board first. Ends on floodgates? Wait, what ends on floodgates? Okay, that's good. Seven tier. No, Abductor would not be too bad. Mastery is good too. I could add Endymions, service them out. Maybe I'll do that just to see where I just to flex that I can pop my mastery kind of a deal, you know. So I could also just go all out, you know. I'll go all out. This is the kind of time when I hope that they draw into like hand traps and stuff, so I can negate them and hand rip them for stuff. I definitely got Ash Blossom now. Nice. There it is. We're looking at oh, hello there. Hello there. Four, 5, 6, and 7. think it's worth giving them at least two extra draws. Would you like to Nibiru me? He's got what? Double Kugeki, Gateway, and Kizan. Plus 2 unknowns. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And to the void should have a visual indication like other lingering effects. How so? Like over your hand or something? Like below the hand, there's like the void kind of whatever you call it. Like the he doesn't have many monster spell traps in hand, which is why when negating early. Because like if you Shien switches a monster, like what if it's a boss that needs negate? I only get 2 monster negates, but 3 spell trap negates, and only by using a spell trap negate get my 4th negate with Celine. Okay, we negate that too. We know Gateway's in hand, and dang, that's pretty good. By the way, he just drew a quick effect. By the way, do you guys see that there was a delay he had, which means we know that Shien was one of the cards he drew, Smoke Signal, and another Smoke Signal for turn. So now we know exactly everything that's in the hand. We don't know what the quick effect was. Oh, it was Perilia. We know everything. What a chain right now. No, I don't think we do. I don't think we need to. He's got double Kageki, Kizan, and Gateway. For those who know, Gateway does nothing in activation. For those like for me, you know the hard way. Wait for the effect to activate. He's not going to use it. That would be a very bad idea for him to do that, because then negate it. He's got another Kageki in hand and a Kizan. We're just going to summon the Kizan, and then he's going to try to use the effect of his Gateway. It's not going to use anything. Or if he links 2 away, he's not going to be able to stop that. I think this is a checkmate. Give me one of your royal Endymions. Okay, thanks. Gecko, how you doing? I didn't even see that you said anything. Hopefully you're still here. But yeah, this is a checkmate. And if he finds a way to like link into SP Little Light, obviously you got Double Jack King to negate those. But if he does, Gateway does nothing on its own. Yeah. That talent's look at the hand is really good, and him using the Shien Smoke Signals makes us know everything. I feel like I'm playing Cool Tune, and we counted for everything. Which is why Cool Tune Rotary should never be a card. Like, punish the guy for using Ash Blossom. Nice. How full powered is this deck anyway? We're halfway done. I'm still hoping to finish off the event. Nibiru. Yeah, it was Perilia, that quick effect thing, which he's decided not to activate. Looks like there's nothing hit. Also, yeah, he's got Tactical Trainer. Wait, okay, and Anarchist. I was about to say, you're not running Anarchist? Alright. Yo, hello, how you doing, Cardin? Hopefully you're doing alright. Lead. That's an interesting name. So that was pretty, I forgot what the hand was like. But I mean, we made the most out of it. Okay, it's doable. Okay. I think that's also there. Magia Magic, banishing Viking Island does trigger it. Because its basic card is instead of graveyard or banished, strong monster control. So Managing Magic can help deal with that. Oh man, back again. Good, I might build for higher Tribe again. Oh, nice! I think Decade, not Decade, Distant Coder. I forgot which end of the drama I was on. Distant Coder made Tribegate for hire before, with Runic as well, and that deck is like that looks super fun. Drawing 6 cards each turn is that sounds awesome. Dang, I can see that bit how that is a very good synergy. Destroy Ash in hand. You better have any other cards and any other monsters in that hand. Arden, thank you so much. You just got 5 negates. That's crazy. You're so toxic. I looked through it. It does look fun. And new support is coming out too. I don't know about new support. I don't know anything about the new support, so that'd be cool to see what they're getting. Okay, so like I would love to go Draco Magister, then Mastery to add, but like the whole board gets wiped. I have this feeling that maybe he won't pop the board until he uses up whatever he has on the field. Oh my goodness. This for what? Then 2? He's not gonna banish the Stero. Like 2. The Sunlight Wolf. Okay. This could banish 1. Yeah, for Archosaur. He wants to add back. Oh, he's gonna add back Ash. Clever. I guess maybe it makes sense why you pop Ash in hand to just add it back. Oh, fancy ball. Okay. Got his board open ever. That's the main thing I gotta deal with. So, hoping that Ash deals with this. Okay. Because Magic can deal with the other thing. Huh? Oh! Oh! Oh, link to... Oh, shoot. Secret effect. But yeah, I should have just used Magic now, huh? Yeah, I should have just used Magic. That's very, I didn't realize WPodC Ball could do that. I definitely lose this now. Because the board up is going to do me in. hoping to magic, you know, use Magister, the magic tribute off the Artemis to top Fire King Island, you know? And then Mastery get this 2 counters onto Servant, onto Magister, before anything else happens. Okay, let that go through. Nuke incoming? We'll see. That's why I summon out Endymion, so that if it gets destroyed, we're fine. I'm kind of still hoping to use the big card right now. The only thing I'm worried about here is that if he summons out the Dirac Meteor, which I'm pretty sure is a fire type, yeah, summons out Dirac Meteor, he could trigger his cards to summon and pop and do stuff. Let's destroy our cards. See. Oh yeah, Ash Blossom was destroyed. He's not gonna trigger that card. That would be so bad, dumb for him if he does trigger Phoenix. So here's the thing, this card says destroy all cards on the field, then you can special summon 1 tutor from your graveyard. He didn't destroy all cards in the field. That's why card effect says destroy as many cards in the field as possible, then you can do this. Well, he didn't destroy cards, so shouldn't that card have fizzled? Let's see, summon destroy cards in the field, then get special summon 1 tutor from your graveyard. Like, wouldn't that be what it's talking about? Also, he can't add anything. He thinks he can. Because he's under Duel too. If you destroy anything it counts? It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. Because newer cards like Interrupt and Kaiju Slumber say destroy as many cards in the field as possible. And if you do this. You know? Let's get a battle phase. Okay. However, like this one says destroy cards in the field, then you can do it. So if you didn't destroy cards in the field, so I guess I should have skilled Magic first, then went Jackal, linked to Artemis, Knowledge to draw 2. Then again, he didn't even have to. Here's the thing, he could have just chained Fancy Ball to link away Artemis, which he didn't, so he probably would have done that. So if I would have known at all, then I still wouldn't have risked it anyway. Doing. Okay. I think we're gonna add Desires. Mastery is nice, but I think I need more options, man. Bahaju. I don't know what he's saying. Lancelot. Shoot. Need to draw a scale. I mean, that's better than nothing. Ha! He negates his own card! Once per turn, he just negated his own card. Dude! Well, we'll see if it matters. We'll see if that last card in his hand is Ash. So once per turn. Let's go! Okay, Miku, where are you? Where's Miku? I should have it. Let's go! Dude negated his own card! He lost his follow-up and his negate in one swing. Well, that was against Ash, WP Banish, SP Banish, Duel, and a full board wipe. And a pop from his card. Remember, he popped service. That was 6 assumptions. I cannot believe that, man. We'll delete this one. This is a good one with heroes, but it's fine. It's a mandatory, by the way. There he goes. This is why Lancelot sucks. It's mandatory. Congratulations, you played yourself. So yeah, if everyone's confused, yes, Lancelot is a mandatory. Which is why I said I need to draw a new scale, because just activating a scale would trigger it. Once a turn, you play this turn, but a spell trap card or another boss effect is activated, detach a material from this card to negate the activation. Like, mandatory detach. So I was like, I need to draw a scale so that I can use the scale. He mandatorily detaches a card that I can use desires. Except, it didn't matter. I guess that proves he didn't have anything else in hand. By the way, the card in the graveyard as well is also a mandatory. I read it, like, is that mandatory? And yeah, the next time of phase after this card was destroyed, add this card to your hand. Like, yeah, he just summoned a card to negate himself. That was hilarious. Okay, it's a hand. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I'm done. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. That's infinite combo. I'm not kidding. That is infinite. Well, I mean, I don't know about infinite, like literally, like continuously loop, but that's everything he can search in his deck. That's 4 counters every single time he draws. Yeah, but he has gate, 6 Samurai United, 6 Samurai United, and Gateway, which means United gets 1 counter for each, the other one gets another, and Gateway gets 2. That means every time you summons a body, he gets 4 counters. Then he can remove those 4 counters to search a Kizan, and then special summon immediately to get 4 counters, remove those 4 counters, search another Kizan, special summon immediately, get another Kizan, link those 2 cards away, remove those 4 counters, get another Kizan, special summon immediately. I'm just like, yeah, no. We're not gonna wait 35 minutes because this guy was able to draw infinite combo. I'll start see what he's got. Okay, this hand's not good. Against disruptions. Okay, but the no disruptions were good. The shooting counters greater than spell counters? No. Spell counters are life. What are you talking about? What's our answer to Great Shogun Shien? It doesn't matter about Great Shogun Shien. What's our answer to waiting 45 minutes? And I'm not even kidding. That deck could actually go play for 45 minutes. I've actually waited 45 minutes for a turn before. This is during a tournament, so that's why I didn't, you know, just scoop when I, Hey, we could work this, actually. See, I could link that Jacking away, but, I think I'd rather do this. I'd rather do this. Wave TS, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, I was not gonna. I mean, if we got that far, we were able to out a Great Shogun Shien earlier, a little bit ago. Get that big counter on you, and we did that because okay. We did that. We think we saved the replay because we summoned out Jackal, we don't summon it, linked it to Artemis, and traded it for Magic to banish it. We used our only spell trap for the turn to banish the floodgate and then get access to everything else. However, the rest of the hand wasn't that good. If the rest of the hand was good, I said before, with 3 cards we could still put up a really good board. And since it was Jackal and Magic, and we were going second, we had 4 cards, so we would have been able to get a really good board with a decent hand. However, we still won that game because the opponent didn't have anything, but we still were able to out the floodgate. I think we saved that. Alright, this hand is just as bad as the last one. It works if the opponent doesn't have any disruptions. If they do, we just lose. So we just lose. No spells at all. So yeah, that's it. I don't know, maybe you might use 2 spells to give us a disruption. You know what I'm saying? But it's better than, like, just passing in nothing, right? This is still better than nothing. Because the alternative would have been Servant Magistrate and just see if he has. What's that? Gladiator Beast? Okay, he did use... Guys, what do I agree to bounce? I need your help! Oh, does that just bounce both, actually? Hang on. I think he summoned both at the same time. If that's the case, this bounces both in the back of the hand. So that seems like a reasonable one. I think I'm thinking of like the one that shuffles in the deck, comes out from extra deck, but I think that he might just have a negate for that, which I don't want to deal with. But still. Fusion that summons it from extra deck? I mean, there's that. I figured that this would be good because it gets rid of 2 cards in one. Also, he doesn't even know something yet. My goodness. Just a terrible hand in general. Like, it was doable without hand traps, obviously, but data, it's an extremely fragile hand. We should... I mean, if I survive and I still got my skills up, you know... I'm not gonna have my skills up, right? I totally my monster, right? Definitely let's get some bestiary in the top back road on the end phase. If I did the matchup well, obviously I would have probably chosen a different monster, but I don't know. This is the first time going against Gladiator Beast in like, what, 20 seasons? This is what I was wondering about using. Yeah, that's probably this one is the probably Gamer Editor. Probably this one is what should have been summoned. That's the negate. Oh. Because summon up Ishtar, I'd probably pop it back for, I'm sure, right? Okay, yeah. Old deck, not once per turn stuff. How many Gladius links do they have? Oh my goodness, what is that? Boss monster? Oh, okay, that's game. I'll let him finish it off. Attack what? Connect battle phase twice. Double battle phase is pretty interesting, yeah. Oh well. We bricked, so that's what happens. What's this guy's name? Backwards F, backwards F, backwards F? Okay. It's not the same guy, is it? That's the old Korean laugh, right? Is it? I figured it might have been just foreign symbols, but... Oh. Oh. This one says... Give a short battle, gotta remember that. Servant, and then we go mastery, I'll go mastery. Play one roll, you know? Gotta summon Endymion because this guy can keep a short battle, so we'll have to have an answer to that. Okay. Might be an imprint face down, but I still need to start gaining counters, you know? I think it is improve. Yeah, sure. Oh no, my Magister! Anyway... His internet's gone, guys. His internet's gone. He knows it's connected to the wrong card. Yep. Yep, there it goes. Bye. I'm sorry. I'm not that toxic, but still. Trying to shut down a skill like that is, like, still feels toxic to me. People like, yeah, let's just negate your entire scale. Okay, was it the same person? The lack of internet knowledge is concerning. Thanks, Silvers. Gladiator Beast is going second, though. Why would they go first? Okay. Yeah, it looks okay. It goes. Okay. I just gotta make sure that Citadel gets at least one counter. Oh, okay. Okay. The Citadel gets at least one counter. I mean, it's not going to be I'm going to win, but it means it's going to be in a much, much better spot. put a trap card back there. Oh no, he's not. What the? Oh, it's a spell, okay. Put my spell first, in case he's got Duel, so I don't think I set my whole hand, you know? That's a good card. That's a really good card. So serving with the counter is pretty nice. I have a good hand. This is really weird. It's like a weird scenario where I actually got a good hand. Okay. I'm gonna go not summon Batches first, obviously, because if he's got like one of those floodgate stuff that like there can only be one, I'm not gonna be able to resolve Servant, and then we're just stuck in a spot here. Impulse? Huh. Dang. Wish I planned for that. We can do it again. Yeah, what now? What now? Literally activated immediately again. Yeah! I'm sorry. Yugioh is always known for their floodgate stuff, so like, them realizing that they can't floodgate you is always a satisfying feeling. How many floodgates was he running? Look at that. Oh, he was running these stuff. This could have ruined my day. Bruh! This could have ruined my day 10 times over. This card is worse than Anti-Spell. I'll have you know. If I had to choose between getting hit by Anti-Spell and getting hit with Unending Nightmare, I might choose Anti-Spell over it. You should read the cards, because they put a wall on the gates just like Endymion does. Yeah. Look at that. Pay 1,000 life points, target a piece of spell trap in the field. Well, you can only activate the effect of Unending Nightmare once per chain, which means he can legit pay 6,000 life points and then destroy my entire hand whenever he wants. So I'm so glad he didn't draw into that. That could have been so bad. I imagine what's Mind Drain? Mind Drain wouldn't do anything. I was expecting other floodgates. Obviously, this is a floodgate, but expecting Tikaboo. Maybe those are banned for the event. Yo, how you doing, Dennis Shimura? Hope you're doing alright. We're doing pretty good in the festival at the moment. Well, it's 3,500 left, which means that's 7 wins? 7 wins is doable. And at the rate we've been doing the last couple games, it should be alright. Okay. It's doable. Like, it's one of the things I don't like. It looks like, is this Sky Striker? I think so. One of the things I don't like about Blue Boar is obviously that makes you have to play into the field, which is what I don't like. A lot of things I like about the Endymion deck going second is that you can commit only to your back row, and all the stuff that is like Imperm, which you just saw earlier, Widow Anchor, Baylor, Arvada, Mirror Jade, Jagus Depelier, Brandon Banishment, I think it's called. All that stuff makes you have to deal with a Bossa Disruption. However, if you just only use your back row, you get a Endymion pop. That's one of the sentiments I've had for the deck for a long time. That's how it can better get played into boards, because there's a lot of Bossa Disruption. However, Blue Boar is like, yeah, you gotta put a body in the field, which leaves you vulnerable to Imperm of all things, and also Mirror Jade setting from extra deck to graveyard, or Albaz fusing with your board makes it a lot worse. Dash Strikers used to be free wins, but now they got like more ways to deal with stuff. Lemon Skate being able to bounce your scales, which is like not as terrible unless you're starved for disruptions, and Zero being able to do that first. Oh yeah, this is the first time I've drawn into Instant Fusion. I'm like, wait a second, I got 2 cards. Got a follower. EKVS, thank you so much. 5 more decks to count. Doing good, made some progress. The middle secret mission today. Nice. Abducted here. So he's got Lemon Skate to bounce nothing yet. He doesn't have a card, which I'm assuming that one of the face downs would be a Widow Anchor. Okay. Huh. Thing is, I think, wow, he didn't. That's surprising. See, I think this card can deny the duel. You know, Ash, that hurts a lot. Yeah, I should have used Abductor and then used Instant Fusion, right? Because I could have gotten the third counter to get like a, but then he would have just like dealt with it. Maybe we can do this. So I'm not sure that there is a dark in deck that can help me out. Yeah, I think zero popping, like, it's that's a ruling here. The effect is boss with the same original name, they have their effects negated, right? But also, like, oh, this would be so much better if I had used Abductor first and then got Instant Fusion. Obviously I got both of that. Double jacking in the hand. Because Abductor getting Endymion to hand and then Pennsylvania got triple jacking would be pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I don't got anything right now. Too many jackings in hand. Yeah, Abductor first and then Distribution was definitely a better play. I kept assuming that he was gonna like Widow Anchor the my monster. Like blue board. The idea was blue board, someone blue board, he Widow Anchors negates it, then Abductor gets the third counter to get Endymion, and then we go from there. Also, Zero's at 1, so he has to use his Limited Skate to put it back. Which he might still. Oh, he really doesn't have any spells in graveyard. That's surprising. I don't know if Sky Sugar players do this intentionally, but they seem to summon out those Shizuku and the Camellia in this zone, which puts to the middle, which is like better for them because obviously Electrowood's already gonna put to middle, and if that card put in was at the other zone and someone Electroward on the right, I get three element monsters in some effect deck. However, with Camellia put into that middle zone, I only get 2 still. So I wonder if they do that on purpose, or they just know to always summon it to that zone. Or if or if they just like the left monster zone for some reason. They only got 2 spells though. Oh no, he's got 3. I forgot about that. For goodness. Strike Cannon. I guess Strike Cannon can target Restrict, just run it back out, which is pretty good for him. Bounce back Abductor, I'm sure. Which is fine. If he bounces back Abductor, I can Jackal pop from the scale and then jacking someone out. Lots of draws things. The reason why I didn't Institution after Abductors because I didn't want him to chain whatever 0 and pop the Abductor. So that let me get the Restrict out first, so that if he uses 0, I'll be able to maybe we should actually just Abductor still. Yeah. And then I can negate the 0 because I will be able to have the Restrict, but Duel and Ash Blossom, obviously I had to use it up on those first. 4-0. Let's do this. I was gonna remove 3 to get a Basilisk. There's a Magistrate, but I think I might need to dig a little deeper. Broy had double Ash and double Droll. I wish I was that lucky. Alright, GG's. Droll and Ash win the game. And it's interviewed again. Okay, GG's, because that's an FTK. It's a great hand too. I think I could have played around an end board, except I wouldn't have gotten to be able to play because like the turns get skipped. I'm not even like exaggerating. It's literally it says skip your opponent's turn. Hyper Taps looks really weird. I don't like that. Oh, didn't we go first? Hand's not good. However, I can do something with it. Gets Pearly is kind of annoying. If it was Fuelos, I'd be like even more annoyed, but this is the original reason why I'm Crowley is in the deck. Well, I guess I'm ending my turn. Okay, he's got Imperm. Obviously, I would have gone Crowley and Secret's Knowledge, but yeah, he's got a Imperm in hand. Why would I put a body in field? He's got another disruption. Obviously, there's no delay at all on anything else until the body's on field. And obviously, I keep saying obviously. It was usable in end phase, which means it's not Veiler, it's an Imperm. Gotta use that. Could have started off with his Imperm. Unless he drew into another Moltron, then I was overthinking it, you know? I'm thinking he actually drew into another Moltron. I thought I was just licking away my Crowley, licking into Crowley, and then getting Imperm, and then I'm out of anything. So it didn't even give me the best chance. However, if it's Imperm, obviously just Imperms a Endymion on the field. Okay. Don't need to wait any longer. His whatever thing pops, attacks over that. I'm down on one card. He's got 6 plus draws in hand. Sai cannot be forbids if I want to play Putterpants and Winged and not get dogpiled by meta. That's weird. Putterpants is newer. You'd think that they'd want to support that deck with any RNG. It's okay. Abductor, Service, Thimble, Endymion. 3 counters an Abductor to switch Jackal. Potentially bait out an Ash Blossom. Then get an Artemis to draw 2 and trigger Servant. Okay, he's fine still. We'll see. Obviously, Bomboy could summon out anything he just drew, but oh no, he's fine still. He's absolutely fine. Hit with the hand trap, and I swear to okay, all my opponents magically got triple tactics in their hand. Yeah. Yep. Eventually, if I use Abductor, that trap card can ruin my day and banish it from field. Would it be pretty funny if this card's on the field and I summon Selene, and all 5 zones are available to be summoned from extra deck? Facing against Pedal Plant Outrage, wholly making my brain go numb. Fiendsmith. Oh. Pedal Plant Outrage making my brain. Facing against Pedal Plant Fiendsmith? Or what? Oh, or is it Fiendsmith Outrage? Fiendsmith Outrage makes more sense. Ah, this is gonna be tough. Okay, he's got that. He's got the trap. His hand isn't full combo yet. We get to do still. We did that reflection for the third counter, you know. Would like to scale reflection, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think maybe I ought to save it in hand. If Degus was on the field, I could potentially Endymion pop, you know? And Crescendo can't negate Endymion's scale effect, only the activation. This show 3? Weird. That's game because I can't get the third counter. I won't be able to get the third counter on Servant. The only way to do that at all is to Principal Reflection and bounce, and that was going to get negated by the other card. It was not a good hand. Was it a complete brick like I've seen with before? But that hand just only has one play, and if it gets stopped, then you're done. It's toast. And that's dealing with 3 disruptions. And yes, 3. Steal with Nagusu, negate with Crescendo, and a removal with Nagusu. Okay. Okay, this hand was nothing really. I was gonna upstart to hopefully not get dueled, but I was gonna summon out Restrict just in case that was gonna happen. I'm curious, did that Sky Shaker player have Okay, so it was another Mole Try Me. So I could have definitely went to Crowley and see if I could done stuff. But it was probably a Foolos or something. So that Sketcher player didn't have Imperm at all, or Veiler, so I could have still tried to commit to Crowley. I had Servant Magister, and that would have been, I'm pretty sure that would have been, like, worst case scenario is I get Knowledge, and I don't draw into any spells. But every other case scenario, or the other two is get Secrets into Knowledge and trigger Servant, and then trigger Magister, which is pretty good. Alright, so there's no way to play around Ash Blossom, so we're just gonna avoid here, because there's no way to play around Duel, as it loses, this hand loses to in every case scenario, this hand loses to a Duel. Okay. He didn't Ash the board. Interesting. This hand can still, like, 3 draws. If I don't get a single spell, then I'm just bad, right? I'm just bad at the game. If I don't get a single spell. Guys, I might be out of the game. It's a lot of monsters, bitch. Okay. Guys, they're not bad at the game yet. Jackie King, that's it. Okay. I think he's got something else, though. This is some pretty weird hands, though. Oh, okay. Fuck you. Sure. Okay. Well, maybe we ought to keep Endymion in the extra deck to pencil in. But obviously that's not going to do me any good with that. We might just go Banister. Yeah. I'll just use a... I mean, theoretically, you know what I could have done? I could have scared Magister, then scaled Servant, and then Magic, remove 2 counters from Jacko King to banish the Servant, give Magister the 2nd counter, then scale the Abductor, so that I could trigger Magister. That would have been the smart thing. A lot to go through, though. I haven't summoned IP Master Painter once, by the way. That's pretty weird, isn't it? I feel as though that's pretty weird. By Magic summon out Endymion, negative Celine, special summon out Doctor Endymion, but then Celine might get hit by Imperm. But no, sure, it's Invala that they have because they wanted to negate a Jacko King. But if I pen summon out first, then they get the Celine Magic, so it's the same thing. So this is just the safer route. Oh yeah, I could just do that right now. That's cool. I don't think another Election Line's gonna help me with anything. Like, trying to figure out how to use this Magic hand, which I don't think I can. Finish Blue Boar, yeah. Yeah, I think we just don't use the Magic. It's 4 negates, that's pretty good. Also, we used all 3 Void. Duel into right-hand card list into wide shot. You don't like the extended graveyard option? Wait, there's an extended graveyard option? Duel right-hand card list? Is there a button I can press? Oh, is it? Oh, is that what that is? I never seen this before. That's cool. I don't need to though. I just scroll down. I got a scroller on my mouse. All right, we got plenty of counters, which is good. But yeah, it was impermanent. He didn't negate Electrolyte. Get my 2nd Endymion out. Then if you have the other thing, we just Endymion out the other Endymion. And yeah. Okay, so he's got 5 cards, right? What did I play through? Oh yeah, I played through the Ash on the Cerberus, which is usually really bad, but we were able to get that counter on Servant. I negate that just because I don't know if he's gonna have another spell trap in hand, another monster in hand that I have to stop. But we'll do that and okay, we're good. I'm okay. What deck was it anyway? Oh, it's this deck. Okay. What else we got? Almost done with the festival. Yeah, I was hoping to do this festival tomorrow, but one, it closes at midnight, and two, there's a maintenance at 11 for some reason. So I didn't think I'd have enough time, and I think I'm right, because this is taking me almost 4 hours, and that's not enough time with what I usually have. Okay. Well, this hand is another terrible hand. I don't know what the deal is. Like, I keep getting, like, these hands that don't do anything. Okay. Wish I could get one more spell so that I could get that, Abductor to, tweak down to get a search. Maybe bait out an Ash Blossom, but we don't have that luxury. It's probably a hand that does nothing against an Ash Blossom, right? Yep. Okay. We'll go serve it first. It probably is an Ash Blossom in hand, but that talents might help us out, actually. Usually I would rather use Servant, the third, Servant as the third card, as the last card. But however, if Talent Ash Blossom here, Talent Stars is another card, we only need one more spell to trigger her again. One spell, please. What is this? Do I want to go into SP or something? I mean, I think we just keep the Servant in hand. Tomorrow's almost maintenance is tomorrow. Tomorrow's almost 24 hours. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Maintenance is before whatever you call it. It's at the end of the day tomorrow, so it's going by normal stream time. Is his internet gone? Can we get a lucky victory here? Maybe he bricked too. No, unfortunately not. We're not that lucky. What's the choke for? Is it just the monster summon from extra deck? It feels like they might be able to summon out a card that forced out jacking before that. We negate this for sure, because one of the bodies to get summoned from deck is one that can pop Jackal King. It's the... we'll show you. This card. Target some options to destroy that card. It also makes him go -1 too. Like that. Let's go. Okay, that was good. That was fortunate. I think he doesn't got anything else. I was thinking about whether to go into SP to bait out to voice out the back row, and then if he chains like an imperm, do what do you call it? Chain SP, banish my own SP and my Jackal King so that Servant doesn't get negated, kind of a deal. That worked out though. And if he summons anything to block attack or whatever, Servant still attacks directly. Maintenance is tomorrow, I'm aware, yeah. So, I said that I wanted to do this tomorrow, however, the maintenance is gonna cut into that, starting at 11, which, yeah, we definitely would not have enough time to do stuff tomorrow and get it done before the maintenance. People are not running Nibiru anymore. I think I saw one person playing Nibiru earlier, but it hasn't been for a while. I think we got, what, 4 more wins? The 4... Oh, I think it's... Yeah, it's 4 more wins. He ballin'. Oh, not bad. Is this another Orcus? Oh, Ice Barrier. We'll see if he gets the Floodgate. Because if not, I do have a pretty good hand. Deal with it. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. This is Nibiru, by the way. Crazy combo. Especially when 4 bodies from deck is crazy. This feels like the Ash target for sure. It's crazy, as long as he doesn't summon out the one that negates that floodgate spells. But this will be the check here. If he does, if he summons out the one that floodgate spells, then obviously we go next game, which he does. Okay, GG's. No reason to stay any longer when he's got a floodgate. There's no way they don't end on that floodgate, yeah. So, I mean, honestly, at least it happened early on, you know? Imagine if he goes through his entire turn and then ends on it, like, oh yeah, you weren't going to win anyway. Like, let me know in, like, the first 10 seconds so I can go next game. And double Dragon King again. That's fun. A lot of fun. Okay, that's doable. Okay. Gotta get out Endymion because you get double Dragon Command. I'd like to play around some hand traps like that, but I think I could be able to do something good. That Endymion on the field. So I might play risky and oh my goodness, I'm gonna play risky. Goaty got the match. I'm gonna play risky. It's to play into Nibiru. Okay, looks like no Nibiru. This is gonna be a crazy board, actually. I might have too many negates though. So I'm thinking Bashes would have been better to summon. Add the good, yes. So that Bashes can move 3 counters, get a Jack from hand and stuff. So I can throw it from hand. I was thinking about that, but I thought, nah, you can never have too many negates, right? Yeah, you can. So Bashes would have been a negate in hand. That would have been better to do. Okay, we're fine though. Yeah, bash us. So what I bash us, we 3 counters to get out a Jacking to the hand. Link to this lane. We got 2 Jacking Kings in the Demon in extra deck and 1 Jacking in hand. Summon out all 5 on the board, and then we still use Institution to get Gouda. Who was it? Oh, Gemini player. Wow. A lot of board breakers, by the way. Like, a lot. Change of Heart, Heavy Storm, Bajeki, Harpies. Wow, we played this in debate already, didn't have it. Book of Eclipse, Droplet, Imperial Lightning Storm Talents. And he decided not to. Maybe he didn't know, maybe he knew he needed a combination. But still, if we had any workable hand, and including a monster, a top deck Droplets would deal with it, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay. We'll try against Fusion a little bit more. I'm finding Orcust harder and harder to deal with. Wait, is him good enough to take on an Orcust? We'll see. Let's see if Fusion can deal with Yugioh. If he's the effect and I chain whatever, then he changed the counter trap so it could go 1 for 2. Potentially. Obviously, you'd have to use it Yugioh first. Yep. We would just do that for a what do we call it? Link climbing piece, because nobody really feels the need to use this card anymore. But any effects or anything. Like, you could theoretically keep that card on the board via disruption. But nobody really cares to do that anymore. I mean, it's recycling. Use Sybil Skeleton. Huh. Okay. Gouda would be pretty cool to get. Alright. He also didn't go for his Degusu, which I find interesting. So, Endymions could still negate now because he can banish, obviously. That's why I wanted Gouda. If he negated the activation of Gouda, good. If he let the activation go through, Gouda, he can't stop the pop of the Shooter Babel. Okay. Going even with that. But obviously, we'll see if he's got a Duel and Lockman in hand to make it pointless anyway. Link 3 is a board ripper now? Is it? Oh, you know what I'm sensing here, by the way? Him chaining that, whatever, to him, add first makes me think, yeah, that card in his hand is Duel, and he wants to add before. Theoretically, he could just add, Duel and then chain that before it resolves, but I was suspecting I'm right. No, I'm not. I'm happy not to be right. Don't know what that back row is. Actually, do this. I was gonna remove P from Abductor to search Server, but I'm like, actually, Server can search anything. So, Abductor can search anything, so I might as well. keep the Abductor's effect live for later. Might be useful. They both remove like search at level 3, so might as well use the institution right now and keep that Abductor alive for anything else. I don't know, maybe he's still got Duel in hand or something. Not Duel, maybe he's still got Ash in hand. No, he doesn't. Okay. That's pretty good. I was thinking about removing one counter from that servant to get out Jackal. Okay, it's Imperm. Okay. Oh, because he didn't add it to his hand. Actually, did I just do this now then? We're doing this first just to make sure we get that counter negating Nibiru. I don't know if he's locked into Darks right now. That's pretty good. Just making sure I'm not accidentally activating Jackal in the scale and losing. Bell. Yeah. Alright. Pretty good. Could be Impulse? If it was Impulse, we could still negate it. The reason why I wait, you know, is not to make sure I'm not making a mistake. It's because I like to save screenshots of the Endymion pop, so that I'm right when I'm actually clicking to pop it, you know, because I think it's good. I think it's good thumbnail material. Two more wins. But yeah, there was a Nibiru. It was still right to wait, but he didn't have it, so. Food in hand is okay. Especially when that happens. Get Fulos and draw phase because you have a card on the field. And if you get Fulos in hand, he'll turn on my card. Droplet. Okay, let's go. Wow, same deck, okay. But no Multiprimaries or anything like that. Away reality. Interesting. There's a Sky Striker player that I've subscribed to whose name is Away. That could be funny if it's the same person. It would be one heck of a final game for the stream. This hand's not good. It really is not good. I don't have a play with this hand yet. Maybe he broke too? Maybe. Starting off with the field spell is pretty weird. Yep, he did. About to say, he'd probably use the field spell to make me scoop early to thinking, oh, it's Orcus. I'm like, yeah, field spell does not mean full combo. What? That's one heck of a last game. We're done. Alright, so look at this. Recently, like 4 wins, a loss, and then 3 wins. We had some pretty terrible luck earlier, but besides that, basically out of 8 games, we won 7. Pretty good. Oh, so yeah, it worked. Worked. Yeah, I wasn't gonna scoop on the Babel. I wasn't probably not gonna scoop on the normal summon either. Maybe I would have, I don't know, but Babel definitely not because, like, dude, I know that's not combo yet. I'm not dumb. All right, we got a lot of gems now. Orcus breaking back to back. Wish I had that luck. I mean, I had a lot of Orcus people here. Oh yeah, we got all those done. Dailies, yeah. How much gems do you got now? I want to make sure that I get enough for witch captures when they come, because I really do want to grind with witch captures when it comes up. So yeah, Orcus player bricked. This Orcus player bricked. This Orcus player. Wow, everyone's just on Orcus, but this guy got a board and I outed it. Not a very good board. This guy is obviously the floodgate user. Okay, those are the last 5 games. I'm tired. I think I still need to do something with VF and his friends, whatever. But this is the deck list. It's pretty okay. I'm going to try to climb to Master 5 tomorrow with the Endymions. However, if there really is a maintenance that's going to cut me off short, I may have to, like, you know, either pray for a really good stream or stream sometime this week, you know, just to make sure I can get Master 5 beforehand. Anticlimactic ending? Yeah, I agree with that. But it's over, so that's good. And how long was I streaming for? Like 4... Oh yeah, 3.5 hours is pretty good. Maybe it was doable yesterday, maybe, but I wouldn't want to risk it. The stress of trying to do it before time runs out would probably get to me. Anyway, people, I appreciate you all so much for being here. I don't think Blaze is live anymore, unfortunately. Would have liked to raid him. I think, yeah, Nova's all fine. But simply with Sly, we can go raid him. Anyway, people, I'll be live tomorrow. Take this time and count 21 hours from now. That's what time I usually stream. However, if there's a maintenance early on, we might have to stream a little bit earlier. We have to figure out exactly what time, because sometimes it's like, oh no, daylight savings time is pretty weird, and it's actually now later and doing weird stuff like that. Hopefully we have enough time to climb to Master 5, but if we don't, we'll have to save it for a different stream. Hopefully we can still get Master 5 beforehand. Anyways, appreciate you all so much for being here. Hope you guys have a great night.